Hi, everyone. Today, we're diving deeper into the topic of social skills, which we touched on in our video about emotional intelligence. This is an essential topic for anyone looking to improve their interpersonal relationships and communicate with more confidence and empathy. Let's get started.
What are social skills?
Social skills are the behaviors we adopt in our lives as we interact with others. In other words, they encompass the way we act, speak, and express ourselves. Some examples include being able to communicate clearly, actively listen, cooperate, and even handle criticism constructively. Each of these skills functions as an individual tool we can use in various social situations to achieve our goals and improve our interpersonal relationships. The more developed our social skills are, the more effective and fulfilling our social interactions will be. They help us build and maintain healthy relationships and enable us to better manage daily challenges and conflicts. In this chart, we can see some of the social skills described by 𝒏𝒅𝒊𝒄𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒐𝒏𝒔, leading researchers in this area.
Social competence and the importance of context.
Social competence is the ability to integrate and apply these skills appropriately and effectively in different contexts and with different people. In other words, while social skills are the tools, social competence is the art of knowing when and how to use them. Social competence involves assessing the environment and adapting one's responses based on the context. For example, imagine a situation where you need to give feedback to a colleague. The social skill of assertive communication allows you to express your perspective clearly and respectfully. However, social competence is what enables you to adjust the tone and content of your feedback depending on who the colleague is, the setting, a formal meeting or a private conversation, and the right timing for addressing the matter. With this, we understand why context plays a crucial role in social competence. A socially competent person recognizes that each situation may require a different combination or adjustment of social skills. This discernment is essential, as it helps to maintain harmonious relationships and avoid unnecessary conflicts.
Assertive behavior.
When discussing social skills, it's essential to consider three types of behavior: assertive, non-assertive, and aggressive. Assertiveness is about the ability to express oneself clearly, honestly, and appropriately without infringing on the rights of others. It's about respecting both yourself and others. This is the behavior we aim to develop in social skills training. In contrast to assertive behavior, there are two other approaches. Non-assertive. This is passivity, characterized by an inability to express one's feelings, thoughts, and defend one's rights. In this case, the individual does not respect himself. And aggressive. Here, a person places their own feelings and thoughts above the feelings and rights of others. In this case, the individual disrespects others, focusing solely on himself. Here is a chart illustrating the key differences between these three behaviors.
How to develop social skills.
Developing social skills is a process that requires practice, self-awareness, and continuous learning. There are various ways you can train and improve your social skills. Generally, when someone needs to improve a skill, multiple strategies are used together. If social difficulties are severely impacting your daily life, we recommend seeking professional help. However, if you want to improve specific social skills, here is a suggested step-by-step guide. 1. List social situations that make you feel uncomfortable and insecure. Start by listing social situations that currently make you uncomfortable or insecure. If possible, do an DTR. Ask yourself what happens in your body and mind, for example, nervousness, heart racing, and identify the source of this discomfort, for example, fear of judgment or rejection. This helps you understand internal motivations that may hinder your use of social skills. 2. Identify social skills to develop. Based on the situations listed, make a list of the social skills you consider essential in those scenarios and would like to develop. refer to the chart we presented at the beginning of the video. Next, organize the skills you want to work on, starting with the easiest and progressing to the most challenging. 3. Find models. For each skill, find models to observe. For instance, if you struggle to decline requests, look online for examples, images, texts, videos, like TV shows or movies, that depict assertive ways to say no. Characters can be valuable models, providing a range of examples of handling social situations. In psychology, we call this modeling, where you learn by observing others' behavior. It's a commonly used technique in behavioral therapies and CBT. 4. List real situations for practice. Create a list of real situations where you can practice each skill, again starting with easier situations and moving to harder ones. Continuing with the example of declining requests, your list might look like this. Decline a request from a work colleague. Decline a request from a friend. Decline a request from your spouse or partner. Consider your own preferences. For some, saying no to closer people is harder, while for others, it's the opposite. Take into account factors like gender, age, or relationship closeness when creating your list. 5. Prepare for practice. Mentally rehearse the situation, visualizing yourself successfully using the skill. Practice breathing exercises to calm yourself before facing the scenario, as this can reduce anxiety. 6. Practice using the behavior model you found. Apply the skill in the first uncomfortable situation on your list. In the example, this would be assertively declining a work colleague's request. 7. Reflect with 3 questions. What did I do well? Where can I improve? What was the other person's reaction? Write down your thoughts and feelings. If you're comfortable, ask for feedback. Make any necessary adjustments and continue practicing. As you gain confidence, move down the list toward the most challenging situation.
Conclusion.
It's essential to remember that developing social skills not only enhances our interactions, but also strengthens our ability to face challenges with confidence and balance. Recognizing our limitations and working on specific areas, like giving feedback or declining requests, allows us to grow both personally and professionally. These skills are tools that, when well practiced, help us build more positive and authentic relationships. So, investing in self-awareness and social improvement is an investment in our quality of life and in the success of our connections with others. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content we bring here, let YouTube know and support our channel by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. If you have any topic suggestions, leave them in the comments. This way, we can keep bringing more content to help you live a lighter and healthier life. See you next time.